Hey everyone. Due to popular demand by one person, I'm going to go over the VFX that I put into my eye laser video thing. For some people who may have clicked this link from the old edit of it, here's what the final thing looks like. As you can see, there's a noticeable difference and it looks a lot better. I used After Effects for this, and if some of you just wanted to see what steps I put in, and if you use After Effects, then that'll be cool. And if you just want to see like the effects layered on top of each other, then I'll show you both of those. Keep in mind that with the right knowledge, you can do some of these things in other applications like Final Cut or Sony Vegas, but it really doesn't match up to the potential that After Effects has. Still, you can do some pretty interesting stuff with Final Cut. I know I have. So the first thing I did was I had a base footage, which was really high quality for a cell phone. And then I put in a solid, which I masked around my eye after tracking it. I'll get into that in a bit. I took my HUD element on my eye and used an alpha matte of the mask, which I'll explain that in a minute. It just made it so it didn't like seep onto my outer eye skin, stuff like that. Anyway, after that, I made it spin a little bit, gave it some color, and just made it blend a little better. And then I added some color grading to make everything look better. So then for the second shot, the explosion of the car. So I started out by just adding a simple beam effect to make the laser. Then I added a bit of damage, like some concrete particles, some burn marks, and some sparks. After that, I gave the laser a bit of glow to make it blend a little better within the scene. And then I added a flare from the Optical Flares plugin from Video Copilot, which is really good, I must say. So the next thing I did was I masked out the car and animated it to fly into the air. And you'll notice I also gave it a shadow for a little more extra realism. Then I made a big explosion, some smoke, and I added some lighting as well. Then I made some debris fly out of the car. And just for added effect, I put another explosion a little later in it to show where the car landed. And then I just added some color correction and it's done. Now I'll show you each individual step if you care.